Hey guys, welcome to Composed with Richard Schreiber. Today I want to talk about jealousy. And I'm flipping it a little bit because normally when you talk about jealousy, it's like dealing with other people's jealousy. However, I want to discuss the elephant in the room, and that is when you or I feel jealous of others. It's it's kind of inevitable, really, dealing with the jealousy of another person landing a trailer or other people finding the success that you want. Uh, it's that ego that so desperately wants what they are getting or what they have or what they are on track for that brings about those feelings of jealousy. When I first started out, I really suffered from it because I wanted it so badly that it almost felt like a kick in the gut whenever I saw anybody else succeed, which was a very, very unhealthy attitude to have. Uh, and I'm not saying that I don't feel jealous anymore because that would be a lie. There is often a tiny bit of like, oh, it's like I just imagine there's a tiny little like 3-year-old me going, oh, what about me? That's emanating this jealousy. But how do we deal with that? Because if it's kind of inevitable, even when I'm at a point where I feel incredibly blessed, incredibly successful by the standards I want to achieve, and I feel very, very happy with my career on so many levels, but that doesn't mean that that little voice isn't there. So how do we deal with that? Do we just ignore it, or what? What? And I have found a little secret weapon, and that little secret weapon it comes from a book. I forget the name of the author actually. It's called Hug Your Haters. It's about kind of smothering negativity in positivity, and in this day and age of social media where you can just go onto your phone and scroll and see all the other people's successes and highlights of their life, and it can very quickly, especially if you're in that place, it can very quickly make you feel small, inadequate, and jealous. So what do? You send some love that way. That's what you do. You send some love, like it, and put a comment in it. One of my podcast guests, Andrew Skipper, talked about not being a passive viewer of social media, and I think that is an incredible piece of advice, and that is my challenge to you and myself. When you find yourself seeing other people's successes and feeling a little bit jealous, reframe it and think, actually, well done them. Here's some love. Great stuff. And I'm not talking about that kind of like there was that advertising campaign over here in the UK that was like hate liking, where you like something but you really deep down hate it. It's not that. It's not. You're not masking something. You're trying to shift your perspective on it. So sometimes it takes you saying that nice thing for you to put on its head. And the reason this is important is because of the golden rule, guys. It's the golden rule: do unto others as you want done to yourself. Paraphrased. If you would like at that point where you've had a success for you to share something, people to be nice about it, then you should do that. Give that out to the world. I've experienced it often when I've shared a success, especially in my early days, and certain people who I loved and respected didn't comment on it, and I felt rejected by that. I'm being very honest here. So make it a thing for you to give out love and give out praise when other people achieve success, and you will suddenly find that little jealous voice, or big jealous voice, whatever it is, gets quieter and quieter. And that's how I've managed to take charge of it. And when I do hear that little silent jealous whisper, congratulations, that's amazing. I'm not saying every time I say congratulations I'm jealous of whoever's got whatever. That's not the case. But same result. I'm sending some love to somebody else. Okay, so guys, when you find yourself feeling a little bit jealous, deal with it in a positive way. Acknowledge the thought, acknowledge the feeling. Yeah, okay, I feel a little bit jealous. Now what am I going to do about it? You're going to send some love. That's what you're going to do.